Wife, but she didn't answer the phone. She was in the house. Yes.
Well, it's a tale of two marches. Yesterday marked the fourth Women's March since President Trump took office, but attendance has dropped drastically. 3 million people nationwide in 2017 to just 747,000 in 2019.
This year, reports show only hundreds showed up at a rally in New York, and only 10,000 were expected at a rally.
Meanwhile, an important contrast, the March for Life appears to have grown since 2017, with estimates from 50,000 people in 2017 to as many as 300,000 in 2019. Joining us now to discuss is Fox News contributor, Independent Women's Voice president, and Fox Nation host, Tammy Bruce. Tammy, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Break this down for us. What do you make of these numbers? One going down, one going straight up.
Well, the American people care about issues. Agree or disagree on the issues is that we care about the issues. We come together to reshape our society, to defend the country. And for the March for Life, these are individuals who believe in something. They've come together for it. They have not come together based on lies or manipulation or being gaslit. And the opposite is the case for the Women's March. Last year in D.C., I think the number was 100,000. This year, they were expecting 10,000. That is, a 90% drop-off. The newspapers and other media are like going out of their way to try to explain, it was cold and rain. It's always in January and winter. It's always going to be cold. Last year's weather was similar, if not even worse. Or it's a protest fatigue. No, the real answer is that they were lied to, and the president has been successful. We were told there was going to be a stock market crash. We were told there was going to be another recession. We were told Trump was going to start World War III. All of that was false. We were also told he was going to ruin women's lives, and instead what we've got, 600,000 women out of poverty, 6.2 million people off of food stamps since Trump took office. For the first time, the most hires in prime working age are people of color, primarily women. Women across the board, all socioeconomic statuses, have succeeded under this president, and the American women know this, and they appreciate it.
Tammy, can we contrast this with the March for Life? So I covered both marches, by the way, for Fox News last year. So I was at the Women's March and the March for Life. I would say more people at the March for Life, but also significantly much younger, optimistic crowd in the March for Life than I saw in the Women's March, which frankly looked very angry and a little menopausic.
This also, though, speaks to the issue of why we come out, why we vote. We vote for things, not against them.
Right.
We're inspired by looking forward to positive elements in the future. We're not inspired by hate. All right, the Women's March was never about women's issues. It was never about improving women's issues. It remains about hating Trump, removing a duly elected president, condemning someone, being victims. And look, things happen to women. We've got to improve the quality of our lives all the time. But we vote for people who want to improve those things. We don't inspire people to come out based on hate.
Now, often what wins an election, though, is enthusiasm. And there's an enthusiasm gap between what's going on the left and the right.
There is. People say, of course, that's the get out the vote issue. It's who's going to come out, who's enthusiastic. The number of people that showed up for the Women's March yesterday is less than the overflow crowds for Donald Trump at his various rallies. And this is where you can see it, not just in the raising of money, but in who's coming out, why they're coming out. Donald Trump inspires people because of a positive point of view, but also because of success and because of the things he's doing actually improve people's life. Barack Obama was successful also getting people on food stamps. Barack Obama was successful of having people have 2 jobs delivering pizza. The success is different with the president, right? It's real career jobs. It's manufacturing. It's the nature of things that wages are rising. And again, women who maybe didn't ever think they'd even go into the workforce. It's such a paradise now. You can actually consider going in and doing it, and even changing jobs.
You're so right about the environment, too. You go to one of the president's rallies, it's joyful, it's happy.
That's
People
right.
are celebrating, diverse across.
That's right.
It's fantastic.
It's
Tammy,
exciting.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, we've heard it all. Democrats promising everything.